I'm warning freshmen. No tea, no shade, but that's the truth, so. Ah! What the heck, bro? Hey guys, it's Mikayla. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and if not, welcome back. I'm going to be talking about Liberty University exclusively today. I only film Liberty Q&As, I feel like only once a year. It's like in the summer right before the next semester, but I really should be doing them more often, and I got more questions than I ever expected to get for this Q&A, so I'm very excited to get into it, okay? But before we start, make sure to check out my Instagram, MikaylaJQ, and also give this video a thumbs up for more Liberty videos and subscribe if you are not already. Okay, honestly, I only looked at a few of them because I wanted to be authentic, you know? Also, guys, I got a ring light, if you can tell. Hopefully this lighting is bomb. It's very blinding, but hopefully I'll get used to it. I'm gonna start off with this question because I got so many questions relating to this. Will it be harder to make friends transferring in, transfer students, and how it is transferring socially? Still make friends when transferring in as a freshman in the spring. So a lot of questions are about transferring. I didn't transfer into Liberty, I started freshman year. I know a lot of transfer students, and I think the biggest thing that if you're transferring into Liberty, live on campus for at least 1 year. And I would recommend living anywhere except East Campus because that is where friend groups tend to go. But honestly, it wouldn't even be bad there. I just recommend live on campus for 1 year and just be involved in something, and you won't have a problem making friends because I think that's like the easiest way for freshmen to make friends. So even if you're not like a freshman at Liberty, you're gonna be with the freshmen who are gonna be making friends. Best place to eat on campus, North Campus. How do you think your junior year will be different than other years academically, mentally, etc.? Good question. I think academically it's going to be like my most exciting year. I mean, last year got pretty exciting when it came to like the classes that I was taking. Junior year I'm definitely now taking the upper level classes, so I'm like mentally, emotionally, all that stuff. I would just say that junior year I'm halfway into Liberty and I'm really not an underclassman anymore, and that freaks me out. I think that my mindset's more going to be to the future than it was the past 2 years, so definitely doing things to further my like career, my resume, just realizing that I only have 2 more years. What the heck, bro? How does CSER work? So CSER is community service, but you need 20 hours of CSER every semester to graduate. So whether that's anything really, you can get CSER for a lot of things. They have a bunch of organizations on Liberty website. For example, my freshman year I worked with the ice skating rink, and I worked like at hockey games, and I got community service hours for that. As a CGL, I get CSER hours, and then also like with the Fuse show that I worked on, I also got community hours. So really for a lot of things you get community hours, so don't stress about it, but I would not wait out for like the senior year to get everything done. Yeah, do your CSER. You need that for your diploma. Which CFA is the best to attend? Honestly, any of them. I think that if you're more serious about coming to Liberty, definitely go February, April. I would recommend that. Lower classmen and people who are like, I really don't know about Liberty, go to September, November, because February, April is like a good time if you're trying to make friends, find a roommate, stuff like that. How to deal with boys? You don't. Best places to study. The library is really hard for you to actually get work done, to be honest. So I like going to Thomas Road Church to do my homework in their cafe area. It's really soothing, and there's kids that walk around, and I love children, so I'm like, ah. Snow Flex, actually. If you go Snow Flex in the lodge, oh my gosh, actually that's the best place to study. I love going there to do homework. What's the rule about off-the-shoulder tops and tank tops? Well, funny you ask. You can wear shirts like this, but as long as they're not like no sleeves at all. I'm pretty sure that's the rule. If anyone wants to correct me in that, you can comment below and correct me. Tank tops, I see people wearing tank tops all the time. I wear tank tops all the time. I'm pretty sure that's not a rule either. Dress code is not as crazy as strict as you think, so literally don't worry about it at all. Can non-LU students attend LU events with a student? My boyfriend goes to another school. Yes, they can. That happens a lot. People bring their boyfriend or girlfriend to events. That's no problem at all. Is it hard to have a motivation to do work? Yes, it is. But sometimes, honestly, it depends, because if you're in the library and all your friends are like grinding and you're like grinding out, other times it's like everyone's having fun. Like in the springtime, warning freshmen, in the springtime it is so hard to find motivation because you're thinking of summer, nice weather, lake days, whatever it is, you want to get out, but you have to do homework. That sucks. Misconceptions people had that were then proven wrong. Misconceptions about Liberty part 3, just kidding. First misconception I had about Liberty was that everyone was a Christian. Dumb thing to think. Not everyone's a Christian that goes to Liberty University. Sometimes that's confusing for people because you're like, why would someone who's not a Christian go to a very like Christian university? But people don't. People come for academics, programs, sports, you know, stuff like that. So that was my first misconception. Second misconception was that people there were very like inclusive and you could be friends with anyone type, and yes, that is true, but there's a small thing that Liberty, I'm gonna say it, Liberty is quite cliquey. I've said that in Austin's video once before, but I'll just say that here, Liberty is a tad cliquey, and I did not expect that at all, so I guess that's a misconception, that it wouldn't be cliquey, and it is, a little bit. Do you come from a Christian high school, and do you think that coming from a Christian high school would help your chances of getting in? So no, I went to public school, and no, I don't think going to a Christian high school would give you more advantage over someone who didn't, so I think it's all relative. How cool are your RSs this year? Literally the coolest. I am very excited. VV excited. To outfit for classes. Okay, fashion, all right. I like to wear jeans to class. If I'm feeling a little like, then a dress. Rarely I'll wear a skirt to class, but I do sometimes when it's hot. I'll wear probably like a sweater, bralette. We all wear my Adidas sneakers. Our people in Liberty rarely bum, and in high school I really try not to bum, but I would occasionally wear sweatpants and just do, but you know, not in Liberty. That you will not see people. Let me just tell you. Where is your favorite place to eat in Lynchburg? Waterstone Pizza is really good. El Jefe, I love El Jefe. Downtown, it's good. How did you feel before first going to LU? Were you nervous? I was. I wouldn't say I was really anxious or like terrified. I was more nervous of being homesick, like the academics. I was nervous of how big the school is, and that's something I'm not used to. Those were the only things I was really nervous about. And that was more of a thing where I had to like really prepare and pray for that I wouldn't be anxious or nervous, and that everything that was supposed to happen would happen, and it did. So, do you hate CFA? No, I don't hate CFA. Campus is a little cramped, but I think it's fun having like prospective students and being able to talk to people who are interested in Liberty. It's fun. I like it, but not every Liberty student likes it. So, Liberty's cleaning policy with the dorms. I've heard it's strict, and I'm just curious. That's a good question. I don't think I've talked about like the cleaning rules at Liberty. Well, your luck, freshmen, they don't have those anymore, so swipe that out of the way. I think occasionally RAs will come in and just check that your room is like not crazy, not hazardous, but yeah, no, besides that, there really aren't any cleaning rules. They'll like occasionally check, but it used to be more strict, and now RAs don't check for that. How do you get used to the huge college atmosphere, and how do you make friends? Okay, so that's funny because I just talked about how scared I was of like the big atmosphere. One, you will realize that Liberty is not as big as you think really fast. I feel like you just naturally will get used to the atmosphere in your routine and your like day-to-day things. You'll be like so in tune with what you're doing that you won't realize this school has like close to 20,000 people. So I think that you'll get used to that. And how do you make friends? Just be active on your hall. Be active in like really everything. Just be open to events and sporting events, and just talk to people, because you never know who's gonna be there that could be like a really good friend to you. I got a few questions about this and I wasn't sure about answering them, but I am going to answer them. The next ones are about the dating culture at Liberty. The first one was, is the dating culture so intense that it becomes difficult to just be friends with the opposite sex? No. No. The dating culture is not as intense as it seems in the sphere of things. That could be another misconception, that everyone's like dating and in love. No. For me, I had no problem just being friends with guys. I have great guy friends at Liberty. No, we're just friends. I guess it could be some situations where friends could become more than friends, but I really, like, it's not intense to the point where you cannot just have guy friends or can't just have girlfriends. Like, that's not a thing. Does no one ever casually hook up or have a one-night stand? Well, on campus, that does not happen at all, because boys and girls are not allowed to be in the same dorm, as much as like maybe there have been cases where people do get in each other's like dorm room. That's like very, very rare, because Liberty does a really good job in like preventing that and making sure that that doesn't happen. That's just a rule, and everyone knows at Liberty like you just don't do that. Does it happen off campus, or do people find ways even if they are on campus and like doing other things off campus? 100% it is college. Everyone necessarily is going to be abiding to Liberty. So those are all the questions that I'm going to be answering today. Thank you guys so much for asking so many questions. You can check out my other college videos. If you have more questions, you can DM me at MikaylaJQ. You can leave your questions in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.